Hey, how's it going, besties? It's me, Dua Lipa, and welcome to 22w42a, part 2. There's no denying that Snapshot days are always a busy day, but 22w42a, this past Wednesday, it was exceptionally busy. A lot went on. Today, let's talk a little bit more about Minecraft's newest snapshot and some secrets inside of it. There is only one spot we can start, and that spot is going to be the title panorama. Check this out, it's spinning. If this panorama makes you dizzy, check this out. Options, accessibility settings, scroll speed, 0. Once we put it to 0, the menu doesn't spin anymore. And this feels like cursed or something, right? By default, your panorama scroll speed is going to be 100, but if you want to slow it down a little bit to maybe take in the beauty of the mangrove swamp, you can do that now. And speaking of menus, tucked inside of the latest snapshot, we've got 5 brand new, beautiful splash texts. Try reloading the game like a trillion times until you see them all. That sounds fun. For our next secret feature, check out this chart. This chart is all about Stronghold generation. So if you didn't know, Strongholds generate within rings inside of your world. Kind of like well, pull it back up. Kind of like shown inside of this chart. And that's how it's been for the longest time too. So, right now, I'm inside of Minecraft 1.19.2. If I go ahead and locate structure Stronghold, we're going to get a Stronghold at these coordinates. And by the way, this is going to be the closest one to world spawn inside of this seed. Now, if I just go ahead and go really, really high up, and then, oh no, I accidentally fell. Minecraft Snapshot 22w42a. Play. If we go ahead and recreate that world, except this time inside of the latest snapshot, the Stronghold is going to actually have moved. That's right, for the first time in like a really, really long time. 1.18. the devs have changed the Stronghold to placement. So, as we can see here, this is the same exact world. So far, so good. Locate structure Stronghold, and even though we're a little off where we did it last time, it's going to be completely different. Like, way different. The last Stronghold that we just found, it was at about 2,100 and 256. This one, yeah, not there. So let's check this out. With the Stronghold placement being a little bit different, and by the way, they did this to make it a little bit more efficient, I think pretty much everything else about the structure is the same. What do you think? Should the devs update the Stronghold in Minecraft 1.20, or is it perfect chef's kiss exactly right? Let me know down below. Unfortunately, this is terrible news for those of you who like to check out seed showcase videos with cool Stronghold locations, because they're not going to work anymore. This has got to change the speedrunning seed meta, right? One quick thing that I'd like to talk about, like really quick here, is the Chiseled bookshelf. Chiseled bookshelf, a very, very interesting feature. We talked about it at the end. I saw a couple questions about this thing. We have the top texture right there. We have the side texture right there. What is the bottom texture of this thing? Well, not to disappoint, but the bottom texture of this thing, it's actually the same as the top texture, which, I mean, fair enough. I feel like it makes sense. Also, check this out. We're not looking at the front of the thing, but we're using a book on it, and you can put a book inside of this thing. So that means you could put this thing backwards and actually interact with it. That's interesting. I hope they don't change that. For a super simple chiseled book door, and check out my short. This next change is a minor change, but a change nonetheless. This is actually a bug fix. I'll go ahead and put that number combo up on screen. So, villager, can I put you on a lead? Aw, I can't. Okay, excuse me. Camel, but baby, I could definitely put you on a lead. So check this out. Camel on the lead on the fence right here, and then if I just go ahead and dangle the camel, like a monster for sure. If I were to dangle a mob on a lead, and this could be like almost any mob, dangle almost any mob on a lead before, it would basically accumulate fall damage. Like, as long as it's hanging here, it would be calculating more and more and more and more and more fall damage until it eventually hits the ground. And whenever it does hit the ground, it would take like so much damage that it would basically just go away right away. It doesn't work like that anymore. Before we move to this next one, a quick question. Have you left a like and subscribed? Leaving a like is free, then it helps me out huge time. Subscribing will help you out huge time because, oh boy, it's snapshot season, which means in just a couple days, there will be another snapshot, and I will make another video. Technically not inside of 22w42a, and instead, just inside of the launcher, we've got a skin update. Think back to Sweet Minecraft Live, that the big convention this year, the 7 brand new default skins were shown off, and already, they're inside of the launcher. By the way, ignore this skin. It's not mine, okay? Anyways, let's check these things out. First off, we have the classic Minecraft Steve with some more minor changes to him. And after that, we've got Minecraft Alex, also classic. Brand new skin, Zuri. I like this one. Those are some clean pants. Next up, we got Sunny with a prosthetic arm. Noor with this luscious long hair. That's great. We got McKenna with a beautiful shirt. We got Kai with some kind of like martial arts robe on or something. But what are those? We have Ev, and honestly, this is probably my favorite skin out of the new ones here. Like, that hair is so cool. The boots, the pants, like the whole outfit. It's a fire outfit, and the lavender hair, again, it's perfect. And last but not least, we have Ari. Short for Ariana Grande, I do believe, which is pretty sweet. Back in a world of secret updates, oh boy, this is an infamous one. Go ahead and ask any of your relatives, your grandmother, who doesn't even play Minecraft, about MC Bug 96449. She'll know about it, guarantee it. Very infamous bug right here with rabbits. If I take out a rabbit, I sometimes would not get raw rabbit, which logically speaking, how does that even work? If I take out any other Minecraft mob that drops meat, you will always get the meat. Well, with the help of MC Bug in 96449, or by help, I mean like an antonym for that word, it wouldn't happen every time. That's right. Shocking. Very sad and tragic too, for like everybody involved, Rabbit and you. But anyways, speaking of those things, rabbit hide. Rabbit hide. What do you use rabbit hide for, huh? I wouldn't be able to tell you how many different comments I saw talking about this thing right here. In the snapshot video, when I was scrolling through the brand new revamped creative inventory tabs that we'll talk about in a second, there's this thing. Oh, there's that beautiful thing. That beautiful thing right there. Look at it. A big shout out to those of you who left a comment about it, because I didn't know about it, but I completely forgot to talk about it in the snapshot video. In the newest snapshot, we have a brand new snapshot system. If you're checking out the snapshot for yourself and you want to see the new features, you need to move this data pack into the world before you create it. There is also this data pack right here, called the bundle. Interesting. For so many reasons, the snapshot is beautiful. I mean, camels, come on, how can you not love them? Bamboo wood, it's amazing. But maybe the most beautiful reason of all, the 1.20w42a, is what is back. The return of the king. It's finally here. Recipe and all. That's right, for the first time in like a year or something, probably more to be honest, the bundle, it has a crafting recipe in Minecraft. The very first glimpse of the bundle that we got was actually inside of Minecraft 1.17 Snapshots. Back then, when it was added, it did have a crafting recipe. Eventually, it was removed from 1.17 Snapshots, and when it was removed, the recipe was gone too. Eventually, it made it back into Minecraft in 1.18, kind of, just behind a command. This is the recipe that you're looking at right here. Functionally, the bundle is the same as you remember it always being. The bundle can pick up items, and when it picks up items inside of it, those items take up space. Look, for more on the bundle, check out this episode of the Everything series after this video. In that episode, we talked all about the thing. Does this mean that the bundle is coming to Minecraft in the 1.20 update? Well, not necessarily, seeing as the bundle isn't technically inside of the 1.20 data pack. But if you pay attention to Bedrock Edition's development and the changes going on over there, then you know that they've been working on different touch controls. I think that might be the key to the bundle. But let's move on to the creative inventory. So it is something that we definitely took a look at in the last snapshot video. The creative inventory has been completely reorganized. We have different tabs like building blocks, functional blocks, one of my favorites, and consumables. Did you know about the petrified oak slab? I think that's how you would have spelled it or something. Well, if you did know, it's gone. Except that's a lie. At the same time, it's not removed at all. You just have to use a command to actually get this thing now. It's not inside of the creative inventory. It was the only thing completely removed. Well, only item completely removed. We actually have the removal of 2 tabs. The transportation tab, which has basically been morphed into this tab right here, and then the brewing tab, which has basically been morphed into this tab right here. I like this. It's beautiful. The one thing that I do think is a little weird is inside of the crafting table, you have all of the enchantments. It almost seems like we need one more tab somewhere in here somehow, like magic or something. Maybe you could make these like images a little smaller. But yeah, for the most part, I love what King has done. Unfortunately, one thing that I was looking for confirmation here is reinforced deep slate. It's tucked inside of building blocks. I thought maybe it would be inside of functional blocks, but then again, the end portal frame, the other portal block, it's actually inside of nature blocks. So interesting. We've also got a couple Fresh King B tweets that I'd like to talk about. This tweet slanders, rips up, tears up the transportation tab, which, yes, I agree. This tweet is all about the placement of chest boats, maybe inside of redstone tab. What do you think? One beautiful benefit of this new system is the fact that blocks can be in multiple tabs. Check this out, oak log right there, but oak log over here as well. The idea that chest both should be maybe inside of the redstone tab as well, because they are pretty useful inside of contraptions. I love it. I think that's a really good idea. Imagining somebody who's maybe a little bit newer to the game, or heck, even just us 5 years down the line, once there's a bunch more items, if you open up this thing and find something inside of redstone, that might intrigue you a little bit. It might give somebody an idea for a contraption, or at the least, to experiment. And finally, absolutely pushing my knowledge of the English language to the extremes today, we have one more tweet to attempt to read. Experimenting with the ordering of colored yes, a million times yes, put them in rainbow order. That is one other thing that I was thinking about when I was taking a look at the creative tab. Like, it all makes sense until we start to get to these colorful blocks, and like, what is this order? I was trying to figure it out. You got white, then you got orange, then you got magenta, then light blue. Like, it's just chaotic. I feel like the biggest benefit here would be terracotta. You'll actually be able to, like, figure out what's going on with these confusing terracotta colors. Like, tell me, please, how this is cyan. At least if it's in order, you'll be able to, like, figure it out more. I feel like I always become that guy, and trust me, I'm not that guy, but, not to be that guy, but, speaking of coloration of things, bamboo, scaffolding made out of bamboo. Oh no, it's different. It's different. Look, really not to be that guy, even though I feel like I always am. Scaffolding and bamboo, the coloration is slightly different. Please keep this coloration. I know it's a hot take, but I love the yellow color. I kind of called that a couple days before Minecraft Live. Yellow wood, yes please. Make this just slightly more yellow. Keep it like this. Please. I like this. Speaking of changes, we have a couple changes relating to scaffolding and actually chorus plants as well. Can't place it here, so just pretend it was placed right there. If it was placed right there, previously, mobs could have spawned on these things. This was really, really annoying. Minecraft Guys Season 3, Gold Farm, scaffolding up at the top of the thing, mobs would spawn inside of the thing sometimes. It was really, really dangerous. That shouldn't happen anymore. It's been fixed. And speaking of things that have been fixed, a lot of bugs were fixed in this snapshot, like so many. Think back to this video right here. In that one, we talked a little bit about how 1.20 was in development for a long time, like since the summer. Tons of bug fixing going on. Aside from bugs that have to do with features added in 1.19, one of the biggest categories of bug fixes that we got this week have to do with sounds. Sounds and where they're played from specific blocks sometimes. Another beautiful bug fix kind of relates to the brand new camel, but also the donkey and other things like it. So the horse right here, if we just walk up to the horse now with a saddle, well, we can't put it on it, but that's just because we're not friends yet. Okay, so check this out. I'm definitely not on top of the llama right now. I'm crouching, and I'm using the carpet on the llama. We get that. If I don't crouch and use the carpet on the llama, the carpet just goes on the llama. If I go over to the donkey, which I'm also friends with, by the way, saddle on it, and without getting on this thing or anything like that, the chest is inside of it too. Just like with the camel, you now don't have to actually be on the mobs to actually put things on them. So my horse friend over here trying to run away, I see. Armor, there you go, you look beautiful. And then even better, a saddle as well. This is so nice. I think it's something Etho talked about in one of his episodes, but it's stuck with me ever since. So that if we could minimize interacting with UIs, I think that would be beautiful. Like being able to just look at the horse and interact with it, that's great. We're right here at the end of the video, so if you haven't yet, like and subscribe. The final thing that I would like to talk about is the brand new snapshot system. I saw a lot of comments about confusion about this new system. I really do feel like they should maybe add like a new descriptor spot underneath data packs, like enable snapshot features and bonus things or something. But anyways, if you want to check out the new snapshot stuff, before you create your world, you need to go over there and slide this stuff into your world. This is to enable updates to come out faster, basically. It is a little bit confusing what is 1.20 and what's 1.19.3, but technically speaking, the latest snapshot, it's a 1.19.3 snapshot. Technical changes in this snapshot right here, I'm thinking this is 1.19.3 stuff. Creative inventory and chat stuff, also 1.19.3, I think. But then, like anything above that with sounds and all of this, I want to say this is all 1.20 right inside of here. Anyways, Snapshot 22w42a Part 2, and some secret features inside of the snapshot. That's it. If you've discovered anything particularly interesting about the snapshot, definitely let me know down below, and check out this video next. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.